So Kevin, your thoughts on today's performance?
Didn't do enough. It's plain and simple. It's as simple as that. You cross that white line, it's got to be more. I thought the first 10-15 minutes we looked like we were, trying to do the right things, move the ball about. But then because it doesn't go our way the first 10 and 15, that's it. You know what I mean? It's unacceptable. It is unacceptable, and it's not good enough. I'm not going to be a shrinking violet. Some of the players didn't do enough today, and that will be addressed as quickly as we possibly can. We're hurting now, we're in a bad moment. I'm not going to hide for that. There's no hiding it. That's just a fact, Ben. But it's not going to stop the hard work. But as I say, for all the responsibility that we'll take as a management team and myself, players have got to take responsibility. I'll protect them. I'll always protect them. Their attitudes have been, good Tuesday, Thursdays and that, but Saturdays is when it matters. Saturdays is when the fans want to see it. They don't want to hear me talking about how good training is, and how much the boys give me on a Tuesday and a Thursday and their attitude class. They want to see it out there. They want to go and see desire and application and people crashing into tackles. I'm biting my tongue here. I don't want to pick out individuals, but there's people who've been brought to the club that are letting the club down. They're letting letting me down, but they're letting themselves down as footballers. In this period that we're in, there's been good stuff obviously before, but that's gone. It's gone, and we're in this moment now, and you've got to show character and personality to get through it. But we go back, I'll be reviewing it again, and we'll change it again. We'll keep on changing our approach, change our training. We'll keep on changing everything we can till we start getting the results again in the football park. It could have been a great week for the club, off the back of the Trinent victory, a good cup draw, a lot of excitement about it, and now it's fell flat, horribly flat. I'm angry and disappointed, but there's another game in football, and that's the beauty of football. Whether you win, lose or draw, we've got to make sure next Saturday it's hell on fire. It really is. It's got to be.
We had a couple of chances in the first half, and I would say that we went in at half time probably the better of the two teams. But it was just a bit strange that we never came out and started the second half really with Cowdenbeath getting that early goal.
Aye, I mean the goal's a joke. The goal's more, the school book of defending there. I mean, don't know what the heck's going on with that. The chances in the first half, I felt we were forcing it a wee bit in the first half. I felt the chances we had, we could have been a bit more composed, taking a touch or tried to manipulate it a bit better, let the picture develop a split second longer. But they had the best chance of the first half, off the bar. We did have most chances, but they had the best chance. But the game's 90 minutes, and as I say, for me, I felt we came out the traps okay today. I felt we started the game okay, fairly on the front foot, knocking the ball about relatively well. But because it didn't go our way, we feel sorry for ourselves, and that's. It's not acceptable, But as I say, we're going to work tirelessly to turn this around, and as good as things have been, we're now, four defeats in a row. And it's not good enough. I'm not going to accept that. I'm not going to accept it. The fans are not going to accept it. They've turned out their numbers here. They were noisy. They were great, and we've let them down. I've let them down. Players have certainly let them down today, and it's got to be better. It's just got to be better. It's the bottom line.
And everything we tried in the second half to get that equaliser, it just didn't really go our way. It was just a long ball too far, and the goalkeeper came out and collected it. It just didn't really go our way today. It didn't go our way, but you've got to make it happen. Good players turn up in big moments, make things happen. A couple of disgruntled fans when I take off Sean Heaver. Sean wasn't in the game in the first half. We tried to get him into wee spaces and he got on the ball at times and gave it away. Dale up front didn't do enough. Big Dylan fought a lonely battle, to be honest, up there. I didn't think he had enough people surrounding him, working with him. But Sean did well. He had a couple of flashes across his. Danny did, as well when he came on. But it was too far away today, Ben. Being within touching distance of getting something for a game is not good enough. For me, you've got to be in control of the game far longer periods. Got to be in the opposition's half far longer, move the ball quicker, and we just didn't do that today. And it was all just a bit predictable in the end. As you rightly say, we came out in the second half, and I'm encouraging my players. In the second half, it looked as if we gave it the best we had, and it's clearly not the best we've got, but that's the way it looked for periods. We looked as if we were running out of ideas, but. Injuries and
everything else, that's going to happen. Every football club in the world's dealing with that, so there's absolutely no excuse here. I'm not going to hide behind anything. I'm sorry for repeating myself, but it's just got to be better. And I say, I've just got to see more fire. I've got to see more desire to win headers and tackles and the guts of football. That's what it's about. You know, it's not always about the flash and the touches. Sometimes it's just about the guts of the game.
And into next week, Forth have won again today. They're sitting quite comfortably in second place now. How do you get a response out of the players for next week's big away game?
They've got to pick themselves up. It's up to me to set them up and try and pick a team to win that game, obviously. But they've got to pick themselves up. You know, I'm not here to massage the egos of 20 football players. I'm here to get them in, get them organised and send them out with instruction. They have got to pick themselves up at some point. They're men, and I expect to see men, whoever's picked next week, to be a man. Turn up and really go for it, is what I'm expecting. No bad luck stories, no feeling sorry for yourself. Dust yourself down and get on with it. It's time to man up now, Ben, you know, it really is. And I'm sick of people stopping, looking for free kicks. I'm sick of that. Hands up, asking for free kicks. Ref's not giving it, get on with it. Play to the whistle. How old's that saying? You know, play to the whistle. Take a chance, gamble behind. It's the oldest cliches in football. I'm shouting them week in, week out, week in, week out. So at some point the penny's got to drop. You know, they've just got to work hard. They've got to dust themselves down, as I say, and they've got to come. They've got to bring it next Saturday. It's as simple as that.
Thanks very much, Kevin.
Thanks, Ben. Cheers.